You do everything for basketball. Table official, statistician, every. Why you no do referee? Why you no blow whistle?
I know they patient. Hey guys, I'm your own boy Tunde Ayodeji, aka T2. Please subscribe to Hood TV.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite basketball show again. This is The Bounce, your number one podcast for everything basketball in Nigeria and across Africa. Today, we'll be taking you through the final phase of the Women's Basketball League, and we'll also take you through the Men's League that is going on right now. With me here today is Tunde Ayodeji, one of the people that add so much value to the basketball community. I feel like he's one of the underrated people in our system. Tunde, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you too.
Yeah, so you get to know much about Tunde later in the episode. But for now, being that you're an expert with women's basketball, I mean, what you're doing with TNT is great. I'd like to get your opinion about the Final 8. Starting from the semifinals, what was your prediction and how did you see the outcome?
One, I never expect the Aces to get to the semifinals.
Oh, okay.
So them even getting to the semifinals is a big one. First Bank against Customs. I was expecting the First Bank to win the game, but it turns out that Customs won the game.
Well, honestly, with regards to that game, I remember having that argument with somebody. I was like, no, Customs could lose to First Bank. But the result was, it was unexpected. Like, I didn't see Customs losing to First Bank.
Even at the semifinals, I heard that the MFM, they were supporting Customs to beat First Bank so that they can have easy ride.
So MFM knew that Customs will go easy for us.
Yes, kind of.
So they were supporting Customs to beat First Bank.
Yes.
So First Bank don't lose fans for their own home.
Yes. Because they know, say, if they go against First Bank, it will be head-to-head kind of thing. And this thing why they talk now, I discussed with one of the players for Customs.
Yeah.
I said the reason why they supported you guys is they felt, if we meet these guys for finals, we'll go stress.
For us. Now straight into the finals. You know, me, I was saying for a team like Customs to lose to MFM and then coming back to meet them in the finals, it's going to be Customs' turn to win. You know, because looking at the coach, and then the level of experience that some of the players have, like them talking about Kane, talking about Ojoma, talking about Hope, you know, Ebere, you know, they have a lot of experience. So I didn't believe that they'll lose in the group stage and then come back and lose in the finals, especially considering the fact that they were promised $50,000.
I was expecting them to win as well too.
So what do you think is the major factor that affected Customs? What affected them? Why do you think they lost?
One, playing against a team that you lost to in the group stage.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything else boils down to the coach's technicality.
Technicality of the coach.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a well-known coach. He's everything they do. But at the point when you get to, it's just like if you fight. Some fight, you know, see if you beat this person, but once fear comes in, and the players too, waiting with their mindset, are they ready to go?
Yeah,
you understand. So now waiting really affect them. Be that, you know, in the process of why playing, even if the first five are not doing well, now the coach will, out of curiosity, come on.
You put somebody else in.
Yes. But if you leave the first five to play for a very long time, you make a lot of mistakes because they are tired.
Personally, I feel like the major factor that affected Customs was fitness. Their players were not fit. Aside from Nkem and maybe Ojoma, that we know that, they are running every day. Some of the rest of the other players, they don't feel move their legs. They don't feel keep up with, see those MFM girls, the way they run like they did very unstable. As in, you see this player, they know they rest. They don't settle on offense. They just they are always moving. Yeah. So it's difficult. It was difficult for Customs to keep up with their pace. I feel like that was the main thing that affected
MFM
them.
Now running team.
Yeah.
Customs, if I'm to rate their training ability, I'll just say it's fire service approach.
Fire brigade.
2 weeks, 1 week train. Then you expect to win a team that have been training
together for a very long time. Another thing that I feel affected Customs was their players. I don't know if it's fear or cautiousness, but they were keeping to themselves too much. Some of the players we know can shoot very well, but inside game they know they take those shots. And they were overworking in game.
Sometimes when you have to stick to the play.
Okay, well,
the coach say pass to B. He knows why he's telling you to pass to B.
Okay, that's true.
But that does not mean the coach say don't shoot. That's another thing.
I get, because you have players like Nana, Hope, Big Six, that's Chiamaka. Those are point guards, as in good point guards that have made name for themselves in some way. But then you have Nkem bringing down the ball. You get my point.
Yeah.
So they were overworking her. So because she's bringing down the ball, it's easy for MFM to defend her. They can easily just put 3 guys on her. And because MFM are quick,
yes,
they can quickly recover if she passes the ball away. And if she doesn't pass the ball away, they don't mind putting even the whole 5 guys on her, because they know that
the ball will definitely get to her.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to MFM. This is your period. Enjoy. There's a saying that getting to the top is hard work, and then staying at the top is harder work. So MFM is at the top. They have been reigning champions, and this is their 2nd championship in a row. So let's see how much longer they can keep it going. So next up, the men's league.
Yes, the men's league.
Men's league is going on currently, and there are 8 teams in the Savannah Conference and 8 teams in the Atlantic Conference. The Atlantic Conference is taking place in Benin City, Edo State, and the Savannah Conference is in Jos, Plateau State. I want to put you on a hot seat.
I'm already on it.
So I would like to hear your prediction for the top 4 teams for each conference.
For the Savannah, I'll go with City Chiefs.
Okay.
Correctional Service. Plateau Peaks. And Gombe Bulls.
Gombe Bulls. Why call Customs? Customs actually finished 2nd in the Savannah Conference last year.
I know they finished 2nd, but I did tell you, fire service approach.
Yeah.
Just assemble players. Let's meet there.
I know, but say the fire powers of the team, eBay and Godwin, they are they are enough to take care of the business. They just need a few other guys that can be able to catch a rebound for it.
But do 7 games? It's not 1 game.
Well, that's a factor. Well, even though it's fire service or fire brigade approach, I strongly believe that somehow they'll find a way to.
They always find their way to
maintain in the top 4 position. But another team that you didn't mention, Kano Pillars.
Kano Pillars. The reason why I didn't put them is because due to the last competition, the CDS competition, they didn't perform very well.
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, that's true. Because if you look at their team, I believe strongly that by now, they should have made certain changes. That's the advantage of the CDS championship. A lot of teams were able to use it as a preparatory tournament, to prepare themselves for the main league. So I believe strongly that by now they should have made those adjustments. Yeah. But what I observed in the team was after their first 5 players, the remaining guys from the bench don't really bring anything different to the floor. I'm not saying they are not good players. You get my point. I'm not saying they are not good players, but what is that new thing? Okay, if you are introducing a new player to the game, what is the changes that this player is going to bring? Is it the energy level? Is it to improve the defense? Is it to improve their scoring chances? But I didn't see any of that.
It's because most of the good players, I don't know what is wrong with them. I'll say that. Sorry to say that. But one thing is, being good is one thing. For you to be able to exhibit what you've learned as well is another thing. I'm good. Okay, this is the field. Work. You'll be scared that, oh, my coach say. The coach is waiting for you. The coach has his own instructions.
Yeah.
Now you did the pitch. Now you know where they pinch you. You say, no, coach, I did fear. Coach say, do it like this. You see another way. Follow that way and make the basket. If you score, the coach will shout, no, we could clap for you. That's so easy.
Well, that one day. So now I'm going to the Atlantic Conference. Let's hear your top 4 prediction.
God. I'm not used to that conference though.
That conference, aside from River Hoopers and let's say maybe Comets and Hoops and Reed, the other teams, okay, and maybe Kwara Falcons, we don't really see activities from the other teams. So we're not very familiar with them or how they play or the players on the team, but still, I'll put you on the spot.
Like, you don't teach my out.
Let's hear your top 4 prediction. No, let's hear it from you directly.
Oh, okay. River Supers, Kwara Falcons, Comets, and Hoops and Reed.
Hoops and Reed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I kind of agree with you on that because teams like Delta Force, Oluyole Warriors, most times they just come to participate.
Yes.
But we'll be watching out to see if you guys, will prove us wrong, So we'll be watching out to see if your performance will improve this time around. Coming back to you, Tunde, and talking about the league. You play league. And why they play league? Because, you're a very good player when I got to know you. Yeah, very good player. Very good point guard. And in fact, right now, I'm saying, plenty teams, they find point guard. And Tunde, wait till they happen.
No, guys. You get to a point in life that you need to just open your channels to many things. Go stay put for one thing, because if you know they work, no deceive yourself. At the point, you should know when to stop. Like, I'm stopping, let me move into another thing.
So why did you stop?
Why did I stop? One, I was thinking of injury. If I have injury now, what next? That means I have to dust my pan, how they call that? Your certificates.
Yeah.
So the reason why I stopped now, injury.
That's one.
Now injury. No, because I get injury,
but if you get injury, what's it go happen?
If at a point in time, if I no can get team, they go call me again.
What you go do?
You no need to wait till that time.
Yeah.
That time, nobody need your services.
They'll call it toss you. Now you call the use tie the axe. How far I do? If they call coach, they will tell you, and call me tomorrow.
So that's what you be.
Okay. So what are the reasons why you stop playing?
Another reason is say I did play. One day, one of my boss just say, come. I won't make online statistics. Stating the statistics. Me, I love to play. Say, Tunde, you have to come. I went. Say, sit. He opened first. He brought out a paper. Manual, start.
Yeah.
Say, Tunde, this is what you do. You do it. The first time I was tired. Like, what is this? I prefer being on the floor. At a point, after 2 or 3 games, I started picking interest. Statistics is sweet too.
Yeah.
Like, why would I stress myself when I know that I can just sit in one place and just keep inventory of the game? It's so interesting. So my boss there was Obande Obole, Mr. Obande Obole.
Yeah.
So
Uncle Obi, shout out to Uncle Obi.
So at a point in time, I was like, okay, how will I do it? Okay. After a couple of games, then he said, one day you will operate the system. I said, wow. Just like that? He said, yes. So every time a game is going on, after the game, he will ask me to take the laptop home and fill in the players that will play for the next game.
Yeah.
So unknown to me, there was a day I just dropped the laptop. You say you're the one operating. I say, you say? He said, yes, you're operating the system today. We are going to spot for you. I said, okay, sir. While operating, I was sweating. Seriously sweating. Like, I was not the one playing. I was just keeping inventory of the game through statistics.
But wait, you did sweat.
I did sweat now.
You don't say, you never ever give me this gist.
At all. Some things
because, that time, I think that was in 2019 when I went to Zaria. You took me to go and that was the first official statistician assignment that I did. Even though I didn't know how to operate that time, I was just a spotter. I think like after the first 2 games, Tunde say, OJ can't operate. I did sweat on top system. Tunde they shout for, he say, drink water. In less than 5 minutes, I drank almost 2 bottles of water. So now so it be for your own time too. And give me that gist. You for tell me that gist so that you go encourage me. You just allow me suffer and sweat my own sweat too. Okay, yeah. So
so after I drink water, I did okay. I was able to operate after that day. Now so I just continue. I just play weight first. We can just focus on the statistics level.
Yeah. So interestingly, Tunde is, like I said from the beginning, a very valuable person in the Nigerian basketball setting, although underrated as well. The things that he does, a lot of people don't see the value in it. But thank God for a platform like this. So I'm just going to run through it a little. Tunde is a grassroots coach. Tunde is a statistician. Tunde is a table official. Tunde is an equipment manager. Tunde they build courts. Get into it Tunde they do for basketball. And the most interesting part is, for everything that he does, Tunde gets people with him to train. Me sitting here, I'm a testimony to his deeds. Tunde taught me how to be a statistician. Started from sporting, then operating, and most of the things that I know as a table official is Tunde that taught me. And if you see the kind of players he's training, in TNT Basketball Academy, you also see that he's very good at being a coach as well. At what point did you realize that, I sabi teach things, or what point did you decide to say, let me be teaching or sharing the knowledge that I know?
When I did learn basketball, my coach then, Coach Emmanuel Holder, anytime he come court, sometimes he go come, I come very early because my house, they're very close.
Okay.
To the basketball court. If you know day, I will carry ball on my own because I don't watch tape.
Yeah.
So with I watch now, they come practice. But after some time, he go call. If you know day, you say, Tunde, take this girl, teach this boy.
Yeah.
Like with I go teach her, I never said it, but the little way don't teach me.
Yeah,
the little I don't practice on my own.
Like that.
I can't teach small. Some days say, Tunde, just take this one over and manage. Some days you take me out, buy something from me and say, Tunde, take this girl again. I will not be around. So from there, I don't know saying they build me up for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me, I just do them out of love, but I know they care. I know they even think of waiting to come after. But today is a success story.
Indeed, it
I
is.
have a couple of players in the league, both experienced and non-experienced.
Yeah. Coming back to you, adding value to the basketball circle. I mean, looking at the number of people you have trained, statisticians, table officials, I remember one time you asked me, is Abi operation clock? I said no. Then you said, and you call yourself table official. I can't sit down and think. The thing ring bell for my head, so I had to go back. And I think that period, not only you and Abdul Haddon, they operate that shot clock when they connect wire. The buzz are they different. The operating system they different. But you challenged me and I was able to, add being a statistician, being a table official, game clock operator, and all of that. Looking at that aspect, how do you think, it has affected you?
Okay. The way we say it don't affect me, we say, well, it helped me to multitask.
Multitasking, yeah.
Yeah. There was you get one time we say game they go on. Shot clock operator no day.
Yeah.
And I just keep time. I keep the two. I they press one, nobody know. And everything still they go on fine.
You press game clock.
They press game clock.
And you press shot clock yourself.
Oh, it's somebody call constantly I give out one.
Yeah. So another thing that I want us to revisit is your choice of stopping to play. It's not like you cannot play again. That's why you stop. Abi, you don't stop. You know, Sabi play again. Now why you stop play?
Like, I don't even remember when the last round.
But it wasn't like it was because you couldn't play anymore. You decided to, and it's not like you were injured.
No.
You decided to, stop playing, and then you started exploring all the other. In fact, you became a statistician even while you were still playing.
Yes.
Yeah. So some of players, or a lot of players even this time around, did they look maybe officiating, table official, statistician? Did they look at like retirement plan?
No, it's not a retirement.
And then you get some coaches where they coach because their legs no fit carry them run again. Not really because they have the passion for coaching or they really know how to coach. It's just because they cannot play anymore. That's why they are looking for another way or somewhere else to fix themselves. But someone like you stepped out because you know that, I can actually do this. I can add value to the game in other ways aside just playing. And that was why you were able to, step out. The last thing that I want you to brush up is what would you say to younger players, from your position as a coach, table official, as an ex-player, coach, table official, statistician, technician, and all of that. What would be your advice to younger players?
Don't stop doing what you're doing. While you're doing it, look for other means. If it's not working, try other things.
Yeah.
I feel that will help you, because sometimes we feel our strength is in one particular thing. You have other strength in other things. If you can just turn and see and that
look at it, and you don't know which one is going to put you on the spot, which one will make you flourish.
Yes.
All right. And this one is on a lighter note. They say you collect plenty money as official. Now why you stop to now why you stop to the play?
First, now passion. Now passion.
Yeah.
Anytime, whether the money there or not, my mind there.
Yeah.
Because now it's I like. If I no like him, I no go put mind. That's why if things they go well, why we dey on the job, I don't always invest.
Yeah.
Maybe because of say I won't get angry or no. Not because now passion.
Yeah.
If I think about the money, they don't feel pay.
To be honest, officials don't really get paid for what they are worth. Yeah. So if you are putting money first, you will not do the job. You will just leave out.
But a couple of guys they around now.
How much they go pay?
Hey boy, you don't reach that time now, because majorly everything they happen for country now don't they determine. Any job where they want to send you guys, how much?
So that you know how to plan yourself.
You plus and minus.
If they tell you that 10K they go pay, you gonna say, okay, I go to chop 50 naira every day.
No,
so that you go plan well.
No, man.
Okay, yeah. So to wrap up the episode and the final question. You do everything for basketball. Table official, statistician, every. Why you no do referee? Why you no blow whistle?
I know they patient. I know they patient, because some coaches can be annoying.
Very, very annoying.
Like
even players too.
Even me when I stand to coach. But me, the only advantage what I get is say I study statistics, so it's always easy.
Yeah.
When you know statistics and you know the job and you know the rules.
Yeah.
You can manipulate any referees.
That's on a coach's perspective.
On a coach's perspective.
So because you need patient, why you no agree be referee?
No. Because if coach just do any straight technical,
you give a technical. Well, some people have asked me that question too. Like, why you know do referee? You be statistician, you be table official, you know the rules. Well, for me, it's emotions. If coach shout for me, I feel go cry. Especially when I know say the call when I make it correct.
I will go. I'll give you this to twinkle your eyes now.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Bounce. I hope you find it interesting, and shout out to Tunde for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to Hood TV on YouTube, to watch the full episode, and follow The Bounce with OJ on Instagram so that you can get constant updates as the episodes then they drop, and all the short clips. Yeah, so see you on the next one, and peace out.